Oh shit, here we go again.
McFizzy is now following.
McFizzy, hello, thanks for the follow, my man.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Abeam0311 is now following.
Abeam, well, thank you very much. Welcome in. Gonna get some abundance today. The weekly abundance stream is today, not tomorrow. We had a power outage, so we're delaying the stream by about 4 hours, but power's back. We're good to go. Another reason to get a fucking battery in this bitch. All right, let's do it. Oh shit. All right, we're back. Look at the mullet. The mullet's getting sicker and sicker by the day, I swear. Whew. Look at it. It's filthy. It's nearly touching me back. My missus gave me a cut yesterday. It was pretty sweet. Today we're going to be doing the weekly skinning abundance on my 24 profession mains. Oh yeah, I guess so. I guess 4 of them aren't really profession related. Or I guess they are, but they're like the gatherers. So, but we are farming the epic tools on all 30 profession mains. I don't know how many in total. I guess you go 30 times 8, whatever that is. What's that? 30 times 8. Fucking hell. That's a lot. 240? Is it? Yeah. We're grinding like something 240 odd epic tools and accessories on the alt army. Well, it's the main army. We do have an alt army which we're also grinding epic tools on that as well, which is a recipe for burnout if you ask me. But there have been better changes to the weekly quests hand-ins that you can obtain the epic profession tools and accessories over time. Not a problem. But yeah, we're going to go through it. We're going to do some patron orders first, then we'll get straight into it, or we just get straight into going, because what's the time now? It's 11 o'clock. We've got less than 4 hours to get it all done, so we might crack on with the abundance straight up, but to be honest, yeah, we'll see. G'day true seekers and confused admirers, Goldzen here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation. By setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My long-term goal is to obtain 1 billion liquid gold within retail World of Warcraft. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. Alrighty. Okay, we're on my main tune. Looks like we got some sales. Oh, we got 1.7 million coming in. This is revenue, so that's not bad. Let's go and do the inscription enchanting dailies. Let's go and have a look, eh? It is the 11th of May. I had a bit of a nightmare because I've been off caffeine, right? Like, listen to this. This is how funny it is. This is how stupid my mind works. I've been off caffeine for like over 2 weeks now, and I'm feeling good. I don't feel like I need a coffee anymore. I'm currently got a herbal tea, which has got like 0 caffeine in it. But I've been having mad dreams recently, like really vivid dreams. And I woke up this morning, because it is Monday, I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm like, I woke up to like a dream. And you know how, this is how fucked my dream is. I woke up and it was like a bit of a nightmare. And it's a bit embarrassing to say it, but I woke up and I was like, what was I dreaming about? And I dreamt that, because Mantheus hasn't been online for a while, and I'm like, a bit worried what's going on with Mantheus, but he's probably having a break. But in my dream, he came back and he had like 99 million gold and all this shit. I'm like, whoa! And then it was a bad dream, and I thought about it when I woke up. I just laughed to myself. I'm like, fucking hell. I told my missus, and she just laughed. She said, "Oh, you've been dreaming about World of Warcraft too much." I said, yeah. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, man. Waking up to that shit. Ended up going for a bit of a drive, doing some airport runs and that, just I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and make some money in that. And I did that. Then I came home, I dropped my missus off at work. I went and got a brekkie wrap at the shop, and it was alright. It was alright. I kind of prefer beef wraps than bacon wraps, but you know, beef and bacon's probably not a bad idea. We'll suss it out next time. But and then I got home, and then I parked my car and shut the garage, and then I was about to stream, and then boom, the fucking power went out, man. I'm like, oh shit, the power's out. What do we do? So I ended up, because I didn't have much sleep, I ended up just going back to sleep. And then for a bit of an alarm, I just turned my light on in my bedrooms, and it's one of those fucking LED white bright light fucking things. Like, shout out to you if you still got incandescent bulbs. You know what I mean? Like, and then the power came back on, and man, I got blinded, and I'm like, oh shit. Fucking blinded, man. But what have I been up to? I've been doing a bit of leveling on these, because I've got 30 profession mains, and I kind of want to get those 30 up to level 90 before I start leveling up my other army, because I've got 30 main profession mains, right? I want to get them up to 90 just in case season 2 brings out new recipes, kind of like what the Dragonflight team did in season 2 of Dragonflight. They brought out the Niffin reputation, and you got to trade the Ponzo's cream to get the recipes, and then barter with that, and blah blah blah. Maybe the same team is doing something similar, because we still haven't seen a recipe for dual crafting where we can add sockets to our thing, and I reckon they're probably just seeing how the economy works. This is what I'm hoping. This is pure copium. They're probably seeing how the economy is going, and like, because there's no shuffling, there's no thaumaturgy, so they might make some recipes that take some of the reagents that are like high in value. Maybe there's maybe they have more use case for moats. Maybe, I don't know. Speculation, pure copium. I'm not sure, but at the same time, I'm thinking, well, in Dragonflight Season 1, you had to be max level 70 to get those recipes, which were the Dracothas and all the other ones, but really the main one was the Dracothas. If they do bring out something similar like that for Season 2, I don't know, or they just make the Wondrous Synergist the new Dracothas 2.0, because to be honest, the Wondrous Synergist has a fancy fucking name, but it doesn't really go into anything much. So there's a little bit of speculation there on my part, and I'm just like, okay, get these characters to level 90. So I have been leveling them up, and I've been using this add-on by Hardan called Follow the Arrow. Best leveling add-on going, man. I fucking love it. Fuck Cygors. Follow the Arrow, made by one dude on YouTube. Probably vibe coded the shit out of it, to be honest, but it's awesome, man. I'll showcase that sometime this week. I don't know, but today is purely patron orders, and yeah, and abundance. Fuck's sake. But hopefully you're having a good Monday morning, or be Sunday evening for if you're EU. Sunday evening? No, it'd be early Sunday morning. Yeah. It'd be Sunday evening in the United States. So hopefully you're going all right, boys. So I've got 5 characters, because today is patron order day. Every day is patron order day, let's be honest. Come on. Every day is patron order for me. Until like, obviously we'll get to the point where we don't need to do any patron orders. And that day will come. We just have to keep being consistent as fuck with this. If you're watching this 3 months from now, shout out. Thanks for viewing the gold making stream, and like just throw a little bit of support on my channel. If you catch my live streams, that's all well and good, but if you don't catch the live streams, I will edit and upload the videos to YouTube. Early access for supporters of the channel, $5 over on YouTube. If you want to spend a bit more on me, I'm doing member only videos and my personal vlogs. I'll probably do my carnivore 104-day challenge over on there. We'll see how that goes. And if you're watching this, we're probably still doing it. Hopefully we're fucking shredded, but we'll see. Take it steady, mate. Take it steady. But yeah, I'm trying to value my time a bit more. And I thought of a cool idea is that I can if I stream and I do like my ride sharing and like all my side hustle, must do my side hustle at the same time from Monday to Friday. I think that would be pretty cool. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll just do it for a little while and see how it goes. But I don't know. Wow. Engineering patron orders. Fuck yeah. Get amongst it. 3,000 gold for engineering patron orders. I swear, if you just do patron orders every 4th day, like you can make more money off patron orders than you do concentration, especially for engineering. But then again, I think I need to work. I need to do maybe my first members video on the YouTube channel when I'll go through and maybe like do a tier list and have a look at everything and see if really we are doing the most efficient gold making currently in retail World of Warcraft. I think we're progressing towards like maximum efficiency with how much time we put into the game versus how much raw gold or how much liquid gold we can extract from the marketplace. Because that's what we're doing. We're extracting the liquid gold by providing as much value to the marketplace as we can. And the way that we do that primarily is through consistency and efficiency. You can make gold doing world quests and fucking all sorts of shit. Weekly quests, you can add it all up. But there is an equation to it all. Like there's infused scale woven hide. Only 2,600 gold. Fucking hell. Righto. We still got to get into that market too, by the way. But yeah, if you think about gold making in this game, it's all about how much time in versus how much gold out. So like you can make a certain amount of gold per hour just doing world quests and weekly quest hand-ins. And that's that. If you do that enough, you'll be able to work out how much time do I spend doing this task, and then how much gold do I get out of that task, and then do a simple equation. Then it'll give you a rough number of how much. If you keep going, how much gold per hour can you make? And then so my goal is to go and do all these different types of gold making, and do a bit of science behind it. Make a video on each method of making gold and put it into a table, and then work out efficiency-wise what's the most efficient. Right off the bat, I think the most efficient is concentration alt armies, like straight up. That's why I'm doing that first, and then we move on to more and more gold making. As we get more efficient with our gold making, we got more time to go and do other things. And my goal is to try and just make as much liquid gold as efficiently as possible, and continuously do that until we stack to 1 billion liquid gold. So hopefully you're in tune for that. I know it's probably not the content for the average viewer, but that's okay. I'm not the average person. There's no doubt about that. Oh, we're logging out. So like my content's probably not going to appeal to your average casual player of World of Warcraft, but there's plenty of content out there on the internet, on YouTube, showing how to get like casual gold. But the one thing they're not gonna tell you is how efficient or how ineffective or mostly how inefficient it is making that gold. And like, if you understand the efficiencies of gold making in World of Warcraft, you can understand the efficiencies IRL, because I'm a bit of a freedom fighter. I'm after the truth. And the way that we become free from the system IRL is to become financially independent first. Once you become financially independent, you literally can just tell your boss to go and fuck themselves. Okay, if you can't tell your boss to go fuck themselves, you're not there yet. Okay, so we got time. We got time to work on that. Financial independence, which is your health, your wealth. We work on our health, which is for me is like fats and proteins, carnivore lifestyle, exercise, and then the third one is happiness. So health, wealth, and happiness channel. That's what I do here. The happiness channel is definitely playing video games and putting my energy into World of Warcraft and applying my philosophies and principles to the game world and trying to build and stack wealth virtually. That's pretty much it. So there's a bit of an intro there for you boys. So welcome in. I see you all there. Hello. See a few new faces. Hello, badge stream. Timmy, how you going, bro? All right. We're doing the patron orders for blacksmithing real quick. I'm only doing this just because I just want to, like just level up bit by bit over time. I'm definitely being inefficient with like leveling up all this. Pretty inefficient. Because I don't really need to do all this. And when I say that, I mean like having five blacksmiths, 5 of everything, you know. I've got 10 enchanters, 5 blacksmith engineers, jewel crafters, you know, like I got 10 scribes, 10 alchemists. Oh no, 5 alchemists, 10 scribes, 10 enchanters. Fucking hell. We got 5 miners, 5 herbers. We're definitely gearing up to be able to pretty much attack anything that the game throws at us, and we can do it pretty efficiently too. So, but that's something that I do. I don't necessarily think you boys should be doing crazy shit like that. I'm doing it just because, you know, I want to have that. I don't want to like see something come out and then I'll be like, fuck, I should have fucking kept working on it. By the time season 2 comes out, my main profession dudes are like fully decked out. By the time season 2 comes out, I'm doing like flat out decor streams, man. Like we making gold with decor and enchants and all sorts of shit. Right now we're still building up. So season 1 for me is just flat out just level up as much as I can. We're short materials. Hold on. Hey, look, an OG Brutosaur. Look out. Move over, buddy. We short bright linen bolts. You crazy? I'll buy 2,000 bright linen bolts. Hey, look at these gleeful glamours, man. Like, we're getting augment runes. I can imagine people having enchanting alts on their army, just making like heaps of gold just from augment runes alone. Augment runes are just a steady seller, eh? They just sell. Every time I post augment runes, they just sell. I post them for 12 hours. The next day, like they're just sold. Don't even have to babysit. Actually, to be honest, I don't have to babysit any auctions. As soon as I make stuff, I just chuck it straight on the auction house and everything's all good. All right, we got one more character. We got Alchemy Scribe left. And then we can start logging into, because I think right now it's the skinning abundance den, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have a look when we log in. We'll have a look. If you open up the quest log and then you hit the advanced tab, what's it saying? Void assaults. It's not showing up. Weird. Very strange. Maybe it only shows up when you're level 90, maybe. I don't know. Normally it shows up there for some reason. But if we look on the map, it is the skinning abundance. We've got 3 hours, 32 minutes, man. We gotta be pumping. We're gonna pump. Fucking hell. But we do have 2 more days to complete it, so if we don't get it all done, it's not the end of the world. Not yet anyway. Fucking hell. We're not there yet. Yeah, I definitely want to get into decor, man. But the way my brain works, I can't get into it until all of my priority things is done. Oh, look, we got crafts here. Do we buy? How much is this? 3 gold 75 for Wondrous Synergist. See, this is what I'm talking about. I reckon this is going to be used a bit more in Season 2, man. Or they bring in a new transmute or something. Oh, man, that'd be cool. This guy's fully decked out for transmutation. So, yeah, Alchemical Mastery is fully decked. We should start allocating points into here, but I can't be fucked just yet. There's no rush for it. Hey, look at this. Calm Hands fully decked out. This guy's, yeah, Profession Tools in Decor. So, yeah, we need to do these. So we can do all the profession tools, and we're doing the starbs, bows, lamps, and lanterns. Eventually, we'll be able to do everything. But the reality is, am I going to use all of that? Probably not. I just like the ability to unlock everything. Just the thought of being able to do anything is what I'm going for usually. But if you boys like don't want to waste time on that and just do the efficient thing, which right now is like alchemy alts, paired with enchanting alts. Alchemy enchanting alts is probably the most efficient way to make gold. And enchanting is going to be pretty much the same as the War Within, but just the profitability isn't as crazy, but it is profit nonetheless. Plus, if you got the augment runes as well, you add it up, yeah, it's pretty good. It just requires you to go from one table, this table over here, to this table twice a week. Every 4 days you just go from, or if you're lazy, you fuck the augment runes, you just sit here, stand at the bloody table and just sit there and pump out enchants. But we haven't really unlocked enchanting on all of my shit yet. Not yet. It's very time intensive. It's on the priority list, it's just further down the bottom. Alright, that character's done. Alright, just gonna set up the 4 accounts here. And then we'll get cracking. Base game quality down to 1. When we go multi-box streaming, we just bring the graphics down a fair bit. Alright, we'll do all the leatherworker engineers first. We'll go ahead and log in all 4. Yeah, these guys are level 82. Once I do all my daily shit out of the way, my daily gold making chores and all my weekly goals, just follow the arrow thing here. Here it is. I'm going to set it up so it hides on login because we don't want it to show every time, but we'll go through this add-on. It's pretty good. It just tells you the most efficient way to level to 90 from 80. And to be honest, it's pretty on the money. And if you add rested experience on top of that, it's even quicker. That's the method that we're gonna use to level up to 90 on all. How many we got? We got 85 plus 30. What's that? We got 115 characters we need to level. 115 characters we need to level up to level 90 before season 2. So that's literally 3 months. So we need to level up 1 character per day on average. Fuck, that's a lot. Let's sign up. Let's see if there's any groups going. One of my guys was in war mode. I think this is the guy I'm playing in the bottom left. He's level 85 now. Yeah, I played him yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, level 85. Yeah, fuck. Super quick, man. Super quick. I think we'd leveled like 4 or 5 levels. I think we're leveling like, shit, what did we do? We got 5 levels in 2 hours or something. And if we actually save all of the delve quests until next patch, 12.0.7, we can literally just wait it out and we'll get even more experience. So, because they're upping the amount of rested experience. Yeah, how much more the dungeon, the delve quests give you, which is good. Looking forward to that. Mila, hello. Let's get this started. I'll read your message. 1 second. How much are those quests getting buffed by? 50%? It's probably about a 90%. 90% they're getting buffed by. 80 to 90% buff. It's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So just don't hand them in until next patch. So my advice is to use the follow the arrow add-on and go and complete all that. And then when it gets to the stage where it says to hand it all in, just wait until next patch. Because if we can do that on all of our characters, say we get to like level 85, level 86, we can go from 86 to 90 and just handing them in, which will be would be a good delayed gratification. And it's and if you level up during with rested experience and you hand it in with war mode on, and who knows if the Dark Moon Fair happens at the same time, you can get another 10% and hand it all in. Oh, it's going to be cool. But leveling is a bit harder this time around. But we have to just always just try and find the most efficient method, even though it's hard and undesirable. We still go with the right method, or the most efficient, in my opinion. But because right now the Delve quests give about 2 levels worth of XP with the Warband and World Mode above. Yeah, 2 level with the new one. It'll probably give near 3 to 4 levels. Yeah. If you finish it all and you're like level 88, just hand them in, because then you'll ding the 90. But if you're doing it on many alts, it does make sense to just wait it out. That's what I'm going to be doing. And the Follow the Arrow add-on is free too. You just install it out of the box and just follow it. And like Haraldon's like little notes there for you. Much like 10 times better than Zygors, man. I love it. Like I don't even like Zygors anymore. It's expensive, and what I can do for free, yeah, I don't think I'll do Zygors for a while. Even doing Zygors recently, they just don't update it enough, and like they're just getting the money, and I'm like, I don't like that. But if you're an avid Zygors fan, by all means, off you go. I'm just stating my opinion here. We just got like an upgrade. Doing this weekly also gives you easy gold, easy void light mile. Like we worked out that you can make if you got 5 accounts and you do this on 5 accounts and you've got an alt army each week. So like you could make like maybe 10,000 gold every 5 minutes doing this once a week. 10,000 raw gold in 5 minutes, which is crazy, especially when you can just log out, log on to another set of turns and do it all over again. Just that alone will pay for my tokens, man, for my game time. Just doing abundance runs flat out once a week pays for the game time. It's kind of whack. It is easy to do the abundance multi-boxing. Yeah, it's piece of piss. Like, I'm just controlling this character, this one in the top left. This is the only character I'm just running around, and my other guys are just following me. And because all the stuff's on the ground, your guys just automatically run over it and pick it up. You don't actually have to like click on the other accounts. See that? So we just run around. We've completed it already, but we'll just go up here, then we'll run back. There's an alpha here. We'll help take him out. And then we can just skin the alpha. If you kill and find one alpha, that's enough to complete one run in one go. How much do you collect? 1,500. Yeah. It'll be 325 times 5. There we go. Per 5 accounts, but 5 accounts is what I got, but I can't really stream 5. I can only stream 4 accounts. Having one more account, the computer doesn't like it for some reason. But 4 accounts, we can stream 4 accounts all day, every day. But which is good because I'm set up for 4 accounts anyway. Because we plan to do some disenchanting streams where we go through the whole process of disenchanting the Dawn Crystal and then crafting it, doing the whole vertical integration all the way to the end product. It's going to be an awesome setup. But once we get to that setup, we can literally print money with enchants, like the whole expansion, using the efficient vertical integration methodology, if you like. Herbal tea is down. I'm back on the water. So all I do is I've just got a follow command. So I've got follow / follow Hezen, which is this character on the top left. And after every single abundance run, I just click on each one and then just copy and paste that command in. And then they all follow my one dude. Once I know they're all following, we just crack on. That's it. We straight into it again. But you got to be careful. You just got to make sure these guys don't drop follow, which is important. And really, you can just run around and pick up all the shit. I highly recommend doing it in a raid group. You can do it solo, but it is a bit more harder. I prefer raid group because you just run around, pick up stuff. Just pretend like you've got a massive trailer and you just got to go wide on everything. Yeah, but for the void light mile farm, it's a really good way to farm a shitload of void light mile too. Like you get so much void light mile. Like that method there is probably the most efficient way to collect void light mile in Midnight. As a solo multi-boxer. You can do it solo yourself, but on one account. But just remember, it's just inefficient. If you're like an avid collector and you want to collect everything, you want to make gold, you want to, because I think to be a shit hot fucking collector, you got to be you got to get good at fucking making gold and being efficient at doing shit in the game, I reckon. I think there's a guy out there called Killax who's like apparently the #1 collector in North America, which is what he says. It probably is, I don't know. He has to pretty much be super efficient to collect everything. And he does the same like priority system as me. Like you build your priority list and then you just stick to that list and then you just chip away at that list. Do the top priority thing first. Once that's done, chip onto the next one. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard. Like once you understand the methodology of prioritization and efficiency, it's just a matter of how much time and consistency can you put into it, and the end result is whatever it is that you want out of it. It's liquid gold. Yeah. I heard there was a way to cheese abundance where when you're in a raid, you collect one bubble and turn in your first run. You collect one bubble and then turn in your first run AFK, and then every run after you simply AFK and you get full rewards. Full rewards. Have you heard of that? Nah. No, I haven't. That sounds a bit dodgy. Like you'd run outside the den and then hand it in. I don't know. It probably is. I'm not into that cheesing shit. I'm not doing it. This is pretty good. Doing the abundance like this. I've done it like this since the launch. They did nerf it there for a little bit, but they ended up bringing it back because before they made it so like you couldn't gather anything in a raid group, and now and then people were complaining. Then they brought it back, and now you pretty much have to be in a raid group to get it. So you might. The way I'm thinking about it is just do this abundant shit now while there's still people doing it, because like in 3 to 6 months' time, when no cunt's doing the abundance thing, it's just going to be harder and harder to grind out. So you might as well just grind it out. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, oh, fuck it. Just grind this shit out now. And then I don't have to worry about it for the whole expansion, which is the idea. I don't mind the grind. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but like it's a grind. It's a proof of work grind. When it comes to proof of work, I'm not upset about that because it's a proof of work. If you don't like grind it out, then it's quite obvious that you haven't done the work. It's the whole concept of proof of work. Like being a Bitcoiner, like that's all about proof of work. I love it. It just means you have to prove that you've done the work. And in this sense, if you have like a full suite of epic tools and accessories, it's all done. But like I will put in if you have completed it already and you've only got one profession per character, you're pretty much done already, because you can get 4 epic tools accessories already. Ah, shit. Fuck, man, my skin on my foot is fucked. Are you abyss angling as well for the fused vitality? No. That takes about 15 minutes to get 3 of them, so it's like 5 minutes each. I'm not worrying about it too much. It'll just take too much time. The way that I'm currently doing it, it'll just doing it like this is still more efficient than doing the abyss anglers. But then again, if you've only got one account and you've only got 6 dudes, say you only got four profession guys, 100% do the abyss anglers. You'll get done quicker. But for me, nah, because I already had a look at it and I'm like, nah, fuck it. But yeah, if you only got one account, Mila, it's fine. Just go and do it. And you get an extra 5 a week now. which is great. They should have had that from the start, to be honest. I don't know why. They should have the Abyss Anglers from the start and the weekly quests, and it probably wouldn't have been that fucking bad, you know. Because really, once you get, like right now, as of right now, if you grind out these epic tools, you're not really getting an advantage. You're just becoming not irrelevant, you know? Because like crafting now with epic tools and accessories is like the minimum now. Like if you're not doing that, then you're not competitive on price. You know what I mean? So like right now, grinding out epic tools doesn't feel worth it at all, because like once you finish it, it doesn't really feel like you're netting much more gold. It's just like you're just doing it because you don't want to be irrelevant for season 2. If anything pops up, that's all I'm saying. I have an alt army on multiple accounts, but I'm only getting the purple tools on the main account, thinking that it would be a hassle to multi-box, but I feel like I will have to get epic tools, as blue tools won't be enough. Yeah, if you're doing alchemy, you're probably better off just getting a second profession like enchanting or tailoring, and then just getting the 2 each week, and then it only take 10 weeks to get the epic multi-craft tool for alchemy. But the epic alchemy tool is well worth it, 100%. But it's probably more time efficient just to do 2 weekly quests for 10 weeks and then craft it on your army, because it's not really much more effort just completing the weekly quest twice. You know, depending on, like, if you've got 60 characters, that's like, what's that, 20 weekly quests a week for 10 weeks, and then you got it. It's probably more efficient than doing this shit. Are you only doing it for the main tool, or are you getting the purple equipment as well? Just the main tool. I mean, eventually, as time goes on, you'll be able to, if you keep doing the weekly quests, you'll be able to do it. But that's a long-term grind, that one. Because having alchemy, all the tools and accessories all have multi-craft and ingenuity on them. So like alchemy's like the shit, man. But yeah, get the epic tool first, and then over time, like every 10 weeks, you'll be able to get another one. So it'll take 5 to 6 months of just doing it, the weekly quests, and you'll get a full setup. And long term, that will be the best setup, as opposed to just having blue tools, because the margins are just going to get more and more like thin with alchemy. Yeah, because like, you know, like just imagine what I'm talking about. I go and do it, and then if you're running rare tools, and I'm in like 6 months time, I've got fully epic tools and accessories on my alchemy army, then there's like I'm crafting more efficiently than you, or like the next person, doesn't matter. But I guess it's up to you. Like, do you want to do it? If you do it, you get an advantage. If you don't do it and you lose, then, or you know, you're not necessarily losing. It's just like a mindset I go into. Like, it's just to be competitive, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. And if you don't want to be competitive, you just get more fucking accounts, more characters. The more characters you have, the less efficiency you need to be. But like, it's crazy. Like the way the efficiency works is I fucking love it, man. I love it. But like if the equation is like, if it's too much fucking effort for like a little bit of a gain, you know, you got to do the math on it. Once you do the math on it, if the math checks out, and it nets millions and millions more gold, you know, on average per week, per month, over like the remainder of the expansion, then make the decision whether you want to do it or not. But just passively, I think everyone can get the epic tools and accessories on their concentration crafters, no worries. But like if you assume that that's going to happen, then just go, okay, that's going to happen. Do I want to be a part of that? Yeah, and it only just means I just got to do the weekly quest every week, which is like adds like an extra minute, you know, 1 to 2 minutes a week per alt, depending on how many alts you got. I don't know. It's up to you, really. The stats on the equipment seem to be mostly resourcefulness or speed, and don't give us much ingenuity or multi-craft versus the tool. Well, or go and have a look at all that. Go and have a look at the alchemy profession tools. and accessories. Have a look at that, because alchemy is in its own category, man. As soon as you see that there's multi-craft and ingenuity on both accessories, and you're like, oh fuck, okay, I see what you mean now. Roger. Also, if you have like a fully decked out alchemist, like that's got all the tools and that, you can like go and pretend that it's a concentration crafter and just see how much gold it makes, and you just go, oh shit, Roger. I did that the other week. I did a trial run on alchemy and jewel crafting, and just doing the prisms for jewel crafting was like 20 gold per point of concentration. It was wild, man. But this was a couple of weeks ago now, and I was like, it's probably not like that now. Yeah, as of right now, as of this recording, I've got like 256 alchemy alts. And I've got 85 skinners, which I'm in the process of slowly setting them up. I've only set up 5. So we're gonna be doing some mad gold making after all this is done. Skinning, we're gonna do skinning, concentration dailies, decor farming, disenchanting, shuffling. We'll just do whatever we can do to make as much gold as possible. That's all we're gonna do. That's the goal. If it's not efficient, we'll find out another. What is there? There is physics on the economics of this. There is the most efficient way to make gold, and the journey is just to find out what is the most efficient way to make liquid gold in World of Warcraft. That's my mission. Or that mission, those goals will eventually eventuate to 1 billion liquid gold for me. So like, I'm only going to be chasing efficient gold stuff, which is not for everyone. So if you're watching this now and you're like, oh, fuck this, I'm not doing that, man, that's fine. Because the equation that Blizzard has set out is, Blizzard makes it more efficient to buy the token. It's purposely made it inefficient to go and spend your time. You know, if you value your time, or you just don't have enough time to play World of Warcraft, you're buying the token 100%. Or you're doing everything else. You're doing all your consumables and that, enchants. You're doing everything self-sufficient. And even at that point, if I was just a Mythic Plus player and a raider, I would 100% be buying the token. I would be pumping keys. I would no time to grind gold, you know, and like I wouldn't even care about gold. I'd be like, I'll just buy the token. I'd only need like consumables. And you got people like me pumping out like potions and all sorts of shit at like way cheaper and efficient than what they can produce it at. And like, if you're a Mythic Plus player and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just have a crack at this alchemy shit, can't be that fucking hard. Then they slowly level up an alchemist. They get all the tools. They buy all the stuff at the auction house, and then they realize that it doesn't make any gold, and they go on fucking Reddit, and they're like, oh, I've done everything. I've got this, everything. I've done the abundance. I bought everything, and I still can't make gold. And I'm just like, you know, because they're not efficient at it, you know. That's the thing. And then when those Mythic Plus raiders and that work that out, they just go, oh, fuck this. I'll just buy the token. But there's a hidden structure there that Blizzard have put in. Know, and that's efficiency, and all the algorithms make you want to buy the token, which is more money for Blizzard. Like, and they don't talk about this because that's the way, you know, that's a market economic factor that they're benefiting from, and they're controlling it too. They're not going to go and tell everyone about that. They're just going to go, oh, we've got this many sales. Yeah, this is how many tokens we sold in this quarter. Blah blah blah. And the investors are like, oh, you know, whatever. But the people like us, we're the ones that are buying the tokens. We're producing the value and then buying tokens. And the people that are buying, you know what I mean? Like we're like efficient. We're like working for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like doing what I'm doing now is like doing a minimum wage job, but like it's a job that I love doing in the game. It doesn't pay much, but I like doing it. And I think in the future, that's going to matter more than you think. But yeah, thanks for the conversation. I do like have a little rant every now and then, fucking hell. gonna get a glass. It's got some Tim Tams. You made me reconsider doing this on my alts, especially my enchanters. I wouldn't worry too much about the enchanters. Alchemists and the jewel crafters, I'll put more emphasis on. Enchanting, yeah, I wouldn't get epic tools on enchanters. Fuck that. Just get, if you got jewel crafters and alchemists, just get the epic main tool, and you'd be right. I'm probably like less than 2 weeks away from crafting 256 epic tools, which is fucking crazy. But I have been grinding. I've been grinding, boys. We've been grinding on the alts. We've been grinding on the mains. Fuck, we got 43 fused vitalities on this guy. 43. That's literally enough for 2 accessories. Which we'll do a stream where we go and craft just shitloads of epics, man. I don't give a fuck. Alright. Yeah, we got 42 on that guy. I'll show you. Have a look. Take your eyes to the screen right now. Have a look. This is my sheet. Normally it's like this, but these are all my 30 characters. The color coordinated to the account. You can see here. I've done the treatise. I've done the weekly quests, and I've got the dirt piles. Dirt piles to me now is just the abundant shards. Have I got 8 shards? So we could probably change that to shards like that. I normally do the treatise, do the weeklies, and then once I complete all those, I'll just right click the columns and I'll hide them. And I've got all the shards, so I can hide that column as well. So now all I have to worry about is completing the abundance event, and then once I finish, I'll write down. I'll blow it up. I'll write down. Yeah, we completed the abundance. I'll click on that, and I'll write down how many fused vitalities we got, which is 43. This rested thing, that's just rested experience. If it's ticked, that means I've spent the rested experience, and then I'll just go down the list. If I do some leveling on my tailoring, my mage, the mage is up next, so I'll do that, and then I'll do I'll just go down the list. But you can see here I've got like some tools as well. So I've got 1,018 fused vitalities currently right now over across my account, which is about 50 epics. So 50.9 epics, and we've got 173 to go crafting wise. But yeah, that's kind of like my little process there. Okay, we got 39 fused vitalities on this guy. Just 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, there's people jumping on the roof. I forgot they're like cleaning the gutters and shit. I'm like, oh shit, who the fuck's trying to break into my house here? Yeah. Oh, funny shit. Nah, it's all good. All right, so we got 40 on that character. Righto. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's go back to the screen now. You can see we've just because we've finished these hunters, we can just hide the columns so the list looks smaller and smaller. So the goal at the start of the week, the list is huge, but after every time we complete something, the list gets smaller and smaller, which is a good visual way for me to know that I'll just keep going. So now we're going to do the paladins, which is the purple ones. So we'll go ahead and do the paladins now. We'll just log out. No biggie. And we'll do this every week, and eventually we'll get to the point where we don't need to do this anymore. And so the time that we spend, right now, we could be making gold, because you know what I mean? This is just infrastructure that I'm doing now. But I do plan, once the infrastructure is set up, I do plan to do a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet will be based on actual PTR numbers, not just a stat weight. But we will make our own stat weight for sure. And because we've got multiple accounts, we can get the numbers. We can go on the PTR and get accurate numbers for the spreadsheet, which is kind of what I want. Just making sure they do not have war mode. All right, now they're all in a group and they're at the entrance. I'll just go follow Goldzen. I'll make a little macro, or copy and paste, and then I'll make sure they all follow my main dude. Once we can walk around like this, See how we're just moving around and they're just following? That's what we want. And then I'll queue up for a group. It's normally a few groups doing this. Dun Lower the Abundance. Come on, baby, let's do it. So we'll just sign up. There's going to be weird, like 4 tanks signing up. He's going to be like, what's going on here? Let's go, baby. Like some people freak out when 4 paladins, tanks rock up and they're all the same item level. Like people see it and go, oh, no, fucking... They won't invite me just out of spite. So sometimes I got to start my own group, which is fine. Looks like this guy's not wanting to invite us, which is a bit shit. I sent him a message. People freak out when they see multi-boxes still for some reason, which is why I'm hesitant to do anything in the game world. Oh, that's all right. Fair enough. But I'll start my own group, man. Like I'll just start my own group, convert to raid, and I'll go raid info. Everyone can leave. All right. I'll show you. Okay, while we're doing this, I'll show you that you can do it solo, but you have to be a bit more attentive. But the probability of people joining now is quite low because they'll probably all be going to the other dude's group, which is fine. It's just a bit more annoying for me. All right. So we're 1 minute in. We'll just pull like a bunch of this. The key is to try and find an alpha. If you can get one alpha, here's one dude. We'll get him in. Oh yeah, more people are coming in. But like when they realise it's a little bit harder in a raid, they'll leave and they'll go to another group. But it's just a numbers thing. As more people join, it gets easier and easier. Yeah, more people are joining in now, which is nice. Hello, welcome. All right, this hand-in's going to be pretty juiced. We've got a big hand-in coming in. But yeah, once the group gets big enough, then like it's all right. Because if you become the group leader, you can't be kicked for a start. We've completed it. So now I'm just going to sit here and invite people. And I don't mind if I saw a multi-boxer in here, I'd be like, yeah, boy, get in here. But like if I'm like, oh, what's this 4 tanks signing up? Oh, they got like fucking 100. They're all got the same item level. They're all paladin tanks. No, this is a multi-boxer for sure. Oh, I'm not going to invite them just out of spite. Fuck them, because I can't be efficient at gold making or doing something. My innate response is to spite them, which is a woke ideology. To say no. All right, let's hand that quest in. I normally open up the reward straight away and suss it out. It's an upgrade, yeah. All right, so we are currently getting upgrades for these guys, which is good for leveling too. All right, now the group's big enough. The group is inviting other people, which is good. Because if you've completed the run and you're just sitting there AFK, you might as well invite new people. Why not? So if you start a raid group, just if you go /raid info, you can like make it so everyone can become a raid assistant, which means anyone in the group can invite other people. So instead of you doing it, everyone can invite. But they just can't like kick people, which is good because that would be utter chaos. There'll be so many people kicking other people just out of spite, you know, like fuck your run and shit. Like me, I don't like being a spiteful cunt, man. You know what I mean?
Again.
Devil Boy is now following.
Fucking Devil Boy in the house. Look out. How you going, mate? Welcome in. We're doing some. We're making gold, but it's indirect gold making. You can't see it there, but we're making gold. Last week we made 2.9 million, so we're pumping. We're pumping. The secret is to fill up the group so it gets so it gets delisted, and then the lead has to keep relisting and begging you not to fill up all the slots. A good one, yeah. It is better to be the leader, but yeah, you're right. Like if you get to 40, it would automatically delist. And then, yeah, it's chaos, especially if that person who's the leader is like, you know, not in a reception area, you know what I mean? Like they're not there. Yeah, you're right. And you see people like, oh, fucking relist the group, pass the lead, bro. Oh, the leader's AFK. Oh, man. But like, because this group's going to keep going, there's a high chance if I pass it to someone and they leave and then I sign up again, that person will have this have this group going. Because see how I put Goldzen and I put my Twitch channel here? I've done this last week and I came back like 2-3 hours later and that same group was still going. It's just the leaders have changed hands, but the title was still there. And that's why I put Goldzen there, just to see if my group's still going, even though I haven't been in it for like a couple of hours. It'd be cool if you just kept it the same group just running, just kept passing the baton. But yeah, ideally you want to remain at 39 so it stays listed and invite people as others leave. But it's hard to do that, especially if everyone has assists. I can do it. Yeah, it's not a big problem for me. I don't mind it. The problem for me is when I get people that just spite me, just because I've got like multi accounts running, you know. And I look at their name and I look at the server that I'm on and it's always like Moonguard people that just fucking spite the shit out of me, man. But you know, you're always gonna get that, you know. You're always gonna get that shit, man. If you're doing something that people are not and they don't like it, they will spite or resent the fuck out of you, boy. Learning from life experience, you're better off just shrugging it off and just going, oh well, what are you gonna do about it? I'll just start my own little group, man. Which is what I had to do. That guy only had, when we first signed up, that guy only had like 5 people in his group. And in his mind, he's thinking, oh, it's hard enough as it is. I don't want another 4 people in here leeching off the kills and shit. Because that's how they think, man. But they don't really understand the game. The abundance scales with them. If there's more people in here, it scales harder. But they thinking, oh, you know, like, especially if you sit AFK, like right here. So if I sat here the other day and then the leader was sitting here and saw me just sitting here with 4 accounts and they booted me. They booted me from there because they were the leader. They booted me from the group. And I was like, righto. Looks like I think it delisted, but we got 5 groups in here, but we'll start that up again. Stop inviting people, goddammit. I'll turn off raid assist maybe. Yeah. I'll manage it myself. But you know what I mean? Like you get just spiteful people, bro. That happened to me. They don't want AFKs. Yeah, but like they don't understand. Like the game is get 1,000, be in a raid group so you get the multiplier effect, so you can guarantee 900 unallowed abundance. But those people, they go, oh, you're AFK. You're not helping me get what I want, so I'm gonna fucking boot you. That's the attitude, bro. And I hate people like that. But like. What do you do? Because they don't understand how shit works, and like we're trying to work together as a group, you know. But there's a level of selfishness, you know. I'll invite any cunt. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not going to sit there and go, "Why are you AFK in my group? I invited you so you could work for me, cunt." You know, it's fucking stupid, bro.
Pillowpants_forever is now following.
Pillow Pants, get the fuck out of here. What's it? Pillow Pants Forever. I fucking love that name, bro. That's some next level internet name right there, bro. What's up? Hey, you got 2 follows. Just started the group, man. The Clerks 2, man. I need to. My missus has not seen the Clerks 1 or 2, and I definitely need to rewatch that. Fuck it. All right, let's keep going, boys. Let's keep going. All right, so I'm manually inviting people at this point, which is all right. Hold on, let me get started. All right, here we go. So we really, if you're just joining, we're just being efficient with our unallowed abundance farming. Eventually, like a couple, probably another like less than 2 months from now, we won't need to do this we won't have to do abundance at all. We'll be doing like other multi-boxing gold making shit. That's why I want to get all this done now. Because like in a couple months time when no cunt wants this shit, it's going to be even more harder to grind it out because, you know, there's just not enough people to do it. You know what I mean? Because of the way that the scaling works with the raid group, it's fucking... You just got to... It's a shitty move on Blizzard's part, but you just got to get it done, bro. You know? You just got to get it done. See, look, 2 minutes in, 1 minute in, I've already got 1,000. I can technically just sit here AFK, and it's actually better if I AFK. Because there's no, if any more abundance that I collect now is less abundance for other people in the raid. Do you understand what I mean? Like if I technically do not need any more abundance for this run. If I go out and collect more abundance, that means there's less abundance for the other people in the raid. Do you understand what I mean? So AFKing, once you get your quota, is actually more efficient when you have compassion for the other people in your group. Do you know what I mean? Like, whereas other people are like, oh, you're AFK, what are you doing? Like, you should be grinding. It's like, you're just stupid. You're just dumb. You don't get it. And those, as soon as I identify people like that, because you can tell, actions speak louder than words. So if you have someone in your life who talks like, oh, how's your day? Been good, rah rah rah, trying to be putting on the mask, but behind your back they're like doing shit. And as soon as I identify that, I completely erase them from my life. Like metaphorically speaking, like I just go, I'm not never talking to this person ever again. And they'll come back, oh, why don't you talk to me? It's like, well, I don't have to explain myself to you. But it's fucking weird, man. Sorry. The third was a really nice finish to the story. I didn't know there was a third. Fucking hell. You want to fuck me? I want to fuck me. Yeah, she would love it, bro. Oh, there's a Super Troopers 3 coming out too, by the way. Brand new. I can't wait for Super Troopers 3, man. That's going to be sick. And it doesn't look woke as fuck too. It's good. That and Scary Movie, the new one coming out. I want to watch that. Do you only have to gather 1K? I thought it was 1.5K. No, it's 1K. 1K. See this little thing, this little tooltip, Blessing of Abundance? If you hover over it, it says 0 out of 1,000. Once you get to tier 2, which takes 1,000, but you have to be in a raid group because the raid group gives multipliers. You need the multiplier to get the guaranteed. If you're solo and you get 1,000 and then you just AFK, there's a high chance you get 600 because you're not factoring in the multiplier. And the multiplier is the public every time the public contribution thing reaches 10,000, that's a multiplier. That's the only reason you need to be in the raid group. So I've got 1,000 now. I'm just going to go and just sit here, and I'll see this change to the 3 dots, which means I'm on tier 2, tier 2, tier 2, and that's it. And just being in a raid group allows me to do it. Actually, I'm just going to keep it on raid. I'm just going to put it raid assist the whole way. If it delists, then I'll just relist, and I'll just keep doing that. But yeah. But in about 10 minutes time, we're going to be on we're going to be on our tailors or our mages, right? And then we'll do the same thing again. And I'll try to sign up to my own group, and it's lucky dip. Are we going to get someone who's going to invite us in, or is it going to be like, oh, fucking who's this fucking cunt with 4 fucking mages and shit? You know what I mean? But doing it this way is more efficient. Because then you don't have to worry about the dickheads. And to be honest, this game mode sucks. Like, why make it worse for everyone else? It's because they lack compassion as a group leader. I'm a fucking excellent group leader, excellent. So in a raid, just 1K, but when solo, you probably need more. Yeah, 1.5K solo is probably correct. But in a raid group, 1,000. So the win conditions 1,000. And be in a raid group, and you're pretty much right. That's it. And the skinning is the best one. And then I'd say mining, and then enchanting. The herbalism one sucks, man. Don't do the herbalism one. Yeah. Thanks for pumping with me, boys. Thanks for chilling out. Hopefully, you can learn from me. I don't mind. I don't bite. If you want to learn something from me, I'll tell you. You just ask me the question, and I'll give you the answer to the best of my ability. And if you think I'm wrong, we'll have a chat about it, okay? I don't mind being wrong. It's like a trailer. Got to go wide. Just go wide with the trailer. You got it, son. See? My daddy taught me. All right, so we got our quota. It literally takes less than a minute. And then 1 minute we're completed, then 2 minutes AFK. It's fucking stupid. I'm just going to sit down on my chair. My legs, my neck and my Everything's just fucked. That's right. The singularity is near, Goldzen. You can upload your consciousness to a stack and live forever, dog. You got this, man. Yeah, nah. The day of reckoning is going to come for me. I'm not extending my life. No chance. Nope. I watch enough Black Mirror to know that this is not a good idea. Do not try and live forever, motherfuckers. The day of reckoning gets us all in the end. The 285 healer, bro. This is what I mean. Like there's like raiders and mythic pluses coming in doing this, and they're just trying to level up their multi-craft alchemy tool usually because they're probably doing the cauldrons for their raid group and all sorts of shit. But eventually they'll work out that it's not worth it, man. Like the equation is it's just buy the token, boys. You know what I mean? Just buy the token, you be right. All right, we got another 2 more to go. Now, naturally, I'm not going to invite any more people to the group. I'm going to wind this group down, and then we'll probably just start up another. We'll try and join it again, and if we can't get it, we'll just spin up a new one and just do it again. But trying to do this, if you're only doing 1 run at a time, it sucks, man. It sucks. Because if you only want to do 1 run on 4 accounts and you join a group, they'll just see you join as a 4, and then they'll see you leave as 4, and then the next time you want to log in to do another 4 characters, they'll see that this is probably the same dude. Nah, fuck him. I'm not going to invite him out of spite. Fuck him, fucking dogs. But that's the level of competitiveness people are going through. You know what I mean? Like they see people like me making millions of gold every week, and they're just like, fuck, this can't. But they don't understand. I'm trying to teach them something. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure I'm in a unique position to teach people about, behavior and economics, efficiencies, strategies, purely because I've had that experience in my life. And I love it. I love it. Oh, bro. But if that's the case, if we're trying to just farm like 10,000 gold, you might as well just like do it solo and then do it only when the skinning event is up. The skinning event is the easiest one to get the cap, because all you have to do is kill one alpha, and there's like 3 alphas in this. There's 3 locations of the alpha. And you just go in there and just find, as long as there's 1 up, just go and kill that one dude, and then skin him, and then loot everything, and you're right. Everything's fine. I'll just ask if anyone wants to raid lead. I got like one more run. I just saw someone with three accounts. Yeah, boy, get in there. Get in there, mate. 4 accounts running at once. Serious PC you have? Yeah. Well, it's a 5070 Ti graphics card, but the trick is to put the game clients down to 1, graphics setting 1. Yeah, I got 64 gig of RAM, 18 gig VRAM on the GPU. Definitely helps. Definitely helps. Actually, I will put it. I'll put it so everyone can invite. But yeah, welcome in CBK. How you going, mate? First time chatters. Good RAM and CPU help with multi-boxing. Yeah, CPU is a big one too. But yeah, my computer's a bit of a beast. I don't know. I think I need to update my Twitch PC specs. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. But yeah, if I do 5 accounts, my computer doesn't like it too much, and we can crash the stream and all sorts of shit. But 4 accounts is optimal. I've worked it out, bro. Okay, I'm gonna leave the group. Thank you all. So that group's done. So right, because we've finished the 8 runs, we're gonna go and buy the fused vitality and sell anything in our banks, and then we can log out. And I kind of want to do my mages. I want to leave my shamans till last, because the shamans, depending on which event is next. What is it? Oh, the event schedule doesn't say. We've only got 2 hours left. So technically, yeah, we've got 4 characters left. So that's half an hour each. 2 hours. We can actually complete this before I have to go and pick up the wife. Yeah. But we have to have a little bit of haste, but it's okay. I don't mind. I should do this on a Monday, and if I can't finish it, I'll do it finish it off on a Tuesday, which is before the end of the week, which is fine. Okay, we sell everything in our bags. How many fused vitalities we got? We got 46 on that character. Nice. 46. So that's enough for two accessories or whatever. I haven't done a crafting session for a little while. I've got no rush to go out and craft it now. That's 45. Like I don't mind waiting until I got enough to do the whole lot and just craft it all in one big crafting session. Make a stream out of it. Crafting 200 epics. 200, 300, 400 epics in one stream, lol. That'd be fucking madness. Okay, that's 47. Fused vitality. Okay, we got 43. All right, 43. All right, we'll go back to our little sheet. And you can see here, I'll just highlight the columns that have the paladins in there. And I'll right click and hide. That means the list is getting smaller and smaller. You know what I mean? Like the list gets smaller and smaller. So now we'll do the tailors. We'll do the tailors next because the mages suck at combat, to be honest. So we'll log into those. After we finish this, TSM is missing important data. Is it now? Is it now? The Dun teleport toy is working 100% now, which is good. All right, let's invite all of our mages. So all of my mages are Tailor Enchanter combos, Wombo combos. Let's do a follow Cezanne, which is our main dude. Okay, we're following. Right, once we got the follow, we'll make sure we got the quest. All right, second step. Let's see if that group's still going, eh? Let's type in abundance. No, there's a new group signed up. Okay, let's do that one. Let's sign up. One guy from Proudmoore. Often Yvonne from Proudmoore. Will they accept or do we have to make a new group? Hey, we got in. Thank you. We got in, boys. All right. Now, the question is, will they boot us for being AFK? Only time will tell, boys. We've been talking about it. Now, it seems all right. All right, let's head down here to the main arena. Let's try and pick up some of this fresh abundance. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sirs. Do a little bit of a skin job on the side. Beautiful. We need an alpha, man. That's what we want. Let's go around the back way and see if there's any parties going up here. There is. All right. As we get more people invited, I guess, I'll help invite. People are cancelling. Oh, there must be another group. We got another group here. All right. Is that enough? We've got 1,000. This will pump event. Come on now. There we go. All right. We're all done here. There's one dude here called Lick Me Chode. Oh, drink some water, boys. Fucking hell. Rehydrate. Drink water. All right. Don't question. Just drink. Drink the juice. Nah, don't drink the juice. Who we got in here? I guess we're gonna say hello. We got A1 Priest. Hello. Astrada. Hello. CBK. Hello. What's your name? Deliverin 1. Follodar's in here. Mr. Graham or M Graham. Mila's in here. Milanesia. Sorry. MK Fizzy, Paxo, and Pillow Pants Forever. Thanks for the lurks, boys. Appreciate it. Let's get these people invited. Have you done your abundance this week? You got 2 days to do it, mate. You got 2 days to do it. I really need to calculate how many more weeks I need to do of this shit. Alrighty. Hand in our quests. Did we get any upgrades? We did. We got a couple upgrades. That's alright. Let's go again, eh? Yeah, we might do a mega stream today, I reckon. We do a mega stream. So we'll do this, and then after I pick up my better half, after she finishes work, we'll continue on streaming, I reckon. We'll do some concentration, we'll do a little bit of I'm feeling into it today. Hey, look out. Get the lower Nick Mammoth. The mammoth. Click the mammoth, fuck yeah. The mammoth gives heaps, man. Look at this. Oh, we're maxed, all right. Once you're maxed, don't be a horde. Let other people grab it. There we go. Done again. All right, this guy's a tailor. Let's have a look at some tailoring points. Yeah, so this guy's got the resourcefulness and multi-craft tool already. Enchanting tools, I've got nothing. So I technically, I should deck out this tailor first, and just get the epic tools and that, because this guy's fully decked out, man. We can utilize him for something. What do we got here? Let's max multi-craft there. We'll max the skill out here. Yeah. We're pretty much max skill. We just need to put some points into these here. There we go. Arcana Weave bolts and Sunfire Silk bolts. We'll start making these. I haven't. What's the profitability on these? Oh, rank 2 is 92 gold. Wow. Okay. Tailoring bolt. Tailoring shit. Fuck. Didn't take long for tailoring to be so dog. Isn't it? It's a bit of a shame, really, isn't it? It tells me I'm never going tailoring on the alt army, man. Ever again. Hey, the mammoth's up! Quick, get in there! Get in there, you fuck! Oh, I'm slow. No, save some for me. All right, we got it. We got it done in like 2 minutes, like 40 seconds. Done. It'd be awesome if you could just. It'd be cool if you could put like one, like if you want like. If you imagine you can drop all 8 shards, and then if you put 8 shards, you go for like 20 to 30,000 points or whatever. Like I've got 500,000 points doing this shit, like in the end of run score. Like, but to be honest, I don't even look at the end of run score, because it's like the metric doesn't allow me, or the metric doesn't require me to look at the end of run scoreboard. Because the whole point is just to get 900. That's it. Other than that, I don't really care. Am I the only one here that thinks that way? Or do people like doing the abundance run and looking at their score going, yeah, fuck yeah, we got 500,000 points that time. Fuck yeah. Does anyone do that? Or maybe there's achievements. I don't know. But man, I'm not much of an achievement hunter, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a scam. But that's subjective. Only when doing the achievements. So there is achievements, eh? Can we have a look at the achievements then? What do we type in? Abundance? Oh, there is achievements. Holy shit. Incomplete. Earned. What's this one? Ain't done till it's done. What's this? Abundance Artisan. What's this one? Complete an abundance event having earned a score of at least 10,000 in the Artisan Nodes category. Artisans Nodes category. I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. After this run, we'll have a look. We'll have a look at the scoreboard. All right. We'll have a look. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I look when I first saw the achievement thing in Shadowlands, I was like, because I obviously knew the game was out for a long time before me, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing achievements, like, because that's just like you're fighting the tide, man. At that point. Because like I'm a competitive player. That's what pushes me forward. Is if there was nothing to gain from doing all this stuff, then I wouldn't do it. There has to be some sort of incentive structure for you to do something in the game, and I understand that achievements is definitely a thing. Like if you've done achievements over like how many years, and you do achievements, like if you get achievements every day and shit, and you keep grinding away on the big achievements, man, there comes a point where you just that's the only thing you want to do, man. Like and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not me. I'd rather just fucking make shitloads of gold, and just be able to buy games and that. To be honest, I play this game, and then I use the BattleNet balance to buy shit in like Hearthstone and like any of the Blizzard games, really. And who knows, eventually, like if they bring out more games, we can use the gold from this endeavor on, I don't know, whatever's coming. I don't know, man. Like it seems like the Blizzard Microsoft. Oh, it's Microsoft games now, isn't it? It'd be pretty awesome if Microsoft just ended up becoming like the main, like the de facto gaming company in the world. Like they just keep, they just keep M&A up they just keep getting capital and then they keep having more mergers and acquisitions. Eventually they'll own like most of the IP, and then once you get all the IP, then you just give it out to everyone cheap, like on a Game Pass, and then it would be like Amazon Prime at that point. Like it's like you like the amount of value that you get for the subscription. People will like, oh, we'll just get the Game Pass, you know. And I don't blame that strategy, because that's like pure capitalism, bro. Like you get paid based on the amount of value you provide to the market, you know. It's that simple. For that one? Oh, okay. Got to click the profession items in the abundance. Oh, I did see. Yeah, there is. Yeah, maybe you have to be like the correct profession. I've seen things in here like you need like jewel crafting, you need leatherworking. I think for this one, I've definitely seen leatherworking and skinning things around. So I guess you just got to go around and click those. They give like little buffs and shit, like speed buffs and that. But I can't see myself doing the achievement just for that. I don't see, like I said, it's subjective. Like for you, achievements might be everything, and gold is secondary, which is fine. For me, it's all about gold making. Like gold making for me is just like setting a big goal, like earning 1 billion liquid gold in a video game is like crazy talk to me. But after reading the James Clear's Atomic Habits book in 2020, I think it was 2020 or 2021. I don't know when I remember listening to it on the train, and it changed my life completely, because I was like, man, find a big thing, find an impossible thing that people go, that's fucking crazy, and then just fucking do it. But like the way that you do it is bit by bit over time, you know. And that's the essence of the channel. The big thing is grind to 1 billion liquid gold. And we're at 66 million now, so we got a long way to go. And it might take years and years to get there, but like, it's definitely going to put me in a category where I'm like, oh, I'm that crazy cunt that grinded out 1 billion liquid gold in World of Warcraft. That's what the internet will know me as. Yeah, that's my hope in the future. You know, I'll be known as the World of Warcraft billionaire, which would be crazy, man. But I don't mind. I don't mind. That's the title. I'll fucking grind it out. I'm a grinder, man. Look at me. I'm a fucking grinder. But like I'd rather do that than like get all the achievements in the game and shit. Like fuck. Purely because there's people out there that are already doing the achievements, like guys like Killax, other people doing that. They're trying to complete everything. And I looked at it and I'm like, man, the amount of time I need to spend just to be able to collect everything in the game, like achievements and all that, just achievements by itself is massive feat. And I'm like, well, I can't really compete on that level, but I can compete, and I do prefer the economic side of the game, because I feel like I come from like an economics, you know, physics, engineering background, you know, like I'd rather do that in the video game than do achievements. No shade on you, Milo, or anyone listening. If you grind achievements, that's your jam. That's your jam, bro. But at least you know now that why I do what I want to do. Like, it's just you know, it's my purpose in life right now is to grind 1 billion gold. Like what else am I supposed to do? I try to do as many things in life, like, and then I realize I hit a roadblock every time, and I'm like, man, this is just impossible, you know. And then after a while, you realize like the game's fucking rigged, so you might as well just opt out of that game completely and then just start making your own game, you know, make your own rules. So that's what I've been doing. You know, like the average person, they come into my stream and they'll just be like, what's this guy doing? You know, and then after a while, if they're cluey enough, they'll realize that what I'm doing is a complete waste of time. And they'll say like, oh, you know, like you're just working a full-time job for minimum wage, lol, and all this shit, which is true. But like it's the effort behind it that makes it for me. Like me and the missus decided we're not having kids. Can't really afford kids, to be honest. Even if we did, we're still incentivized to not have kids. Like, it's so stupid. But like society's like definitely on the downtrend. Whether I had money or not, and we say if we had money and we had kids and we had everything, it's you put yourself into that upper echelon category that like the majority of people can't really achieve these days unless you like do crazy shit like opting into the system and doing everything. It's a trap. It is a trap, man. Feed the machine. Yeah, bro. It is a feed machine. So I've purposely seen all of this when I hit 28 years old, like nearly 10 years ago, I figured that out, and I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. I went to college. I learnt a trade. I did well in school, science, math, technology, metalwork, engineering. I did really well at school for the vocational arts, not so much for the STEM subjects. And I was fortunate to get an apprenticeship in the mining industry and learn a trade and learn how to make good money at a young age. But I didn't learn how the tax system works. I didn't understand how money works because they don't teach that in school. They don't teach you how the tax system works. They don't teach you shit in school. In school, they teach you indoctrination, and it's even worse now. It's even worse now because they're pushing it like they're pushing all the woke ideologies into schools and shit. So the kids coming out now are just completely cooked, But like the solution to that is to get AI to teach your child, which, whoever controls the AI is fucking, in control of your kids and everyone. If there's any kids left, that is, There's so much shit going on in the world, man. It's crazy. And I'm like, all right, so I work, I get good money in my job, but I pay like 50% in tax. If I want to reduce my taxable income, I got to go into debt and leverage and go and get a 30-year mortgage and sometimes multiple mortgages and leverage off that. And then just get into so much fucking debt that I have to work for the rest of my life to pay the cunt off. But I'll have money at the end of the day so I can retire. Okay. Then what? Oh, then you can retire. I was like, man, there must be a better way to fucking become financially independent than just doing all that shit. Like and then I went down the road of like, how do people make money? And then I learned about accounting and how the rich people use like loopholes and shit to make money, and I was absolutely disgusted how the system is so rigged. The system is not fair at all, man. Like you ask any cunt, bro, they'll be like, nah, straight up, but they're doing it anyway because like the alternative is to opt out, and not everyone can't opt out. Because to opt out, you got to be like living. You got to be either financially independent. You got to be fucking living in a car, or you have no material possessions, nothing, which is what they want. That's what they want. They want no cunt to fucking have anything, no kids, no like you'll own nothing and be happy type shit. It's definitely happening, man. So I'm like, okay, these trends are happening. What am I going to do? Do I opt in? Do I try and slide my way out of the middle class, and try and extort other people, play that zero-sum game and try and get rich, and then say, oh, everyone below me is fucked, I'm all right, Jack, I've got money now, blah, blah, blah. But everyone else, you got to fend for yourself. Nah, man. I don't want to live in that world where where I'm just the rich person and everyone else in society is below me, and you gotta somehow fight your way through the system to get to my level before I can talk to you and shit like that. It's absolute bullshit, man. It's a dog eat dog world, everyone out for themselves. Well, that's the current incentive. And nothing will change until people realize that it's a rigged game. It's a zero-sum game. Zero-sum game means my gain is your loss. My gain is your loss. So the incentive is to fucking screw people over, pay people less, earn more, invest more. Like it's cyclical and it's unsustainable. And the people that lose are the people who are not like the people who are like just trying to get by their day, save a bit of money, have a bit of happiness. Unfortunately, in this system, those people get fucking screwed. And the upper echelon of people, they fucking benefit the most, and then they'll throw it back in your face saying, "Oh, entrepreneurs, you go out and start a business, make money." It's like that's the advice that they give because that's all they fucking know. But what they don't realize is like not everyone can be a fucking entrepreneur, bro. Like what about the 99% of everyone else in the world? What are they going to do? Just fucking die off, like be replaced by robots or some shit? They don't say that shit because the influencers now, the people who have money online and the people that we probably all listen to, like podcasters, they got money, man. They don't need to worry about shit. They don't need to worry about nothing, but they'll fucking gaslight you saying, "Oh, you need to go and learn, be an entrepreneur, like use AI to your advantage, create websites, network, and all this shit." It's all a load of bullshit, man. It's gaslighting like at its finest, bro. Because like if you get rich, and you know that other people don't know the system, you're gonna gaslight people, and you're gonna try and convince people that you did the right thing. Like, "Oh, I did the right thing," like it's like, no, like if you get rich, you innately do something bad. Like you screw, it's a zero-sum game. You do not get rich in this system unless you're screwing over someone or that's just how it is, man. And it won't change until the monetary system changes, which the monetary system is changing, and it's going towards the whole Bitcoin ecosystem, which is controlled by the cabal, that stuff. And it's just like I see all this shit and go, okay, this is inevitable. I can't get upset with stuff I can't change. But what I can change is like, my body, my mindset, my friends, the things that I do, the things that I like, the things I love. I can change all of that, and I should just focus on that. But at the same time, you still have to live in that fucking fucked up world system. That's why I'm quite humble. I only want my goal in life is to earn like $850,000, and once I get $850,000, I'm just going to retire on that much money. Like that's it. That's my number. 850,000 Australian dollars. If I can build up, I've got a plan for that. If I can slowly build that up over time, like as I get older, I'll be happy, man. Because $850,000 is enough for us to live in the Philippines or Asia or something, and we'll just live there. And we'll just stream and we just live be below our means, and then, what I mean? Like you don't need like multi-millions of dollars and shit. Like, but to be honest, $850,000 in like 10 years' time is probably going to be worth nothing. You know what I mean? So like you're fighting inflation at the same time. So it's like the game's rigged, man. And then by the time you figure it out, you're like, fuck, I wasted all that time chasing nothing. Because inflation just hit me. I don't know. I was spending my life grinding for nothing. Everyone's in a hurry to get fucking nowhere, bro. Everyone's speeding up to the lights. I got to get to work quick. And they don't stop and realize that like you're not technically getting anywhere. You know what I mean? Like once that realization hits you, man, you're like, oh, bro, what was I doing this whole time? And then, like, depending on how slow you are at figuring it out, oh shit. If you figure it out quick, like I did at a somewhat younger age, like if you're 18 years old listening to this, like fuck, you're all over it. But I've started thinking about it consciously around 28 years old. It's about 10 years ago. And I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. I am not going to be a pawn in this game that I cannot. Like but the thing is, like, if you want to get rich, you have to like fucking do stupid shit, like unethical stuff. You got to like you can't just get rich without fucking, because it's a zero sum game, right? You know what I mean? But like the ethical part of me is like, well, what's this fucking, you know, Bitcoin shit? We might as well just provide value to the market and then hold our value in like Bitcoin, and over time we can just utilize that as like a sustainable way to live the rest of our lives. That's it. That's what I'm thinking, man. Because like putting money into the bank isn't really. It's not a fucking good thing, man. What's that? Is that 38? All right, we got 38 on that character. It upsets me knowing that like most people don't know what I'm talking about, and then they end up going into debt because, you know, their accountant said, oh, you know, you got to leverage more, you pay less tax, rah rah rah, and then they don't realize that they just get put into the trap, man. The trap is debt. And like if you think about it hard enough, if you've got time to think about it, you realize that, man, they just print money out of thin air, bro. Why are we paying tax on shit they can just print more of? Like, and if they print more money, does that debase my money? Yes, it does. And that's what they're doing, man. They're printing more and more money. The more money they print, the more it gets debased. So the less your purchasing power has. So that's inflation. So that's the reason why the cost of everything's going up and wages aren't going up. So if you haven't put two together, the economy's fucked. It's the economy's going to crash. And I've seen this for ages, man. I'm like, holy shit. Okay, this is inevitable, man. Like, just fucking opt out of that system, bro. Like, opt out, get out of that system. That's me trying to, like, I don't want to opt in. I want to get out. I'm like, I don't want to opt into this sinking shit. What the fuck? But that's how my mind works, man. I look at all, like, as a gamer, I'm like, look at all the rules and go, okay, how do we play this game? Okay, this game's fucking rigged. I don't want to play a rigged game. Oh, if you want to watch all these Instagram people, you want to be on the boat, you want these lavish holidays and shit, then you have to opt into the system because that's the only way you can do shit. And I'm like, so you're saying I don't have a choice? Well, I don't necessarily agree with that. I reckon everyone's got a fucking choice, mate. Everyone does. But like, because we take the path of least resistance and we end up just going with whatever feels good. Oh, we got in. Look at it. Normally people, we do hedonism, man. We just do what feels good. And like, if we just do what feels good, we are currently following the incentive structure that is laid out before us. And we just follow that shit. Like, mindlessly, we just do it. We're just like, oh yeah, fuck it. Whatever. But you need to wake up. You need to snap out of it, bro. Wake the fuck up, boys. Wake the fuck up. I'm by no means out of the woods, man. I'm by no means out of the woods, bro. I'm still in the thick of it, and I'll always be that way too. Once I get my number, my 850, that's it. Like, all my content will be free. I wouldn't even care, bro. I'll be like, yep, that's it. I don't want to be greedy. I don't want to be like, oh, look at me, I'm fucking rich as fuck. IRL, we're talking. In game, it doesn't matter. In game, yeah, it's fuck all. Because like I don't want to be that person who gets rich at the behest of other people and then boasting about it, you know, like, because you're just fueling that system, that perpetual machine that everyone else is enslaved by, and they never get out of, and you're actively just gaslighting everyone saying you can make it, you can do it. It's like, no, we need a different societal structure. We definitely need a new world structure, and I think they're building that now. But the old world has to fucking collapse before they build anything new. It's kind of like it's kind of like the phoenix from the ashes. They got to burn down the old system, and then the new system, which is like the digital AI economy and robots and also that new world order shit that's coming, the technocracy that's coming, which cannot be stopped. You might as well just be like, oh well, this is what's coming. I might as well just adopt that because if you have to pick the lesser of two evils, you're gonna pick the better one. You know what I mean? Like so that's how I'm thinking. I'm just like, well, fuck it. What do we do in the meantime? Well, we might as well fucking try and survive the system by like not spending much money. And like, to be honest, playing World of Warcraft saves me money. Like, I don't go out, I don't go spending money. Like we do occasionally, but like not much. So we don't go holidays, we don't do shit. Like, we don't go to the movies unless it's like a really cool movie. But we spend fuck all money. We're literally treading water. We're surviving. Like, every cunt's just surviving, man. But like, if you're just surviving and you're not putting any other effort into like what the new world's going to be, then unfortunately you're going to lose, because statistically not everyone can win, which which is bad to say, but that's the economics of it. Like if you don't transfer from the old world to the new world, you're kind of like screwing yourself a bit. And I'm aware of this. I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to fucking miss out. Like, if you knew what I knew, you'd be like, oh fuck, I'm not putting any more time and effort into this fruitless task. It's like, no offense, but like, it's like putting effort into achievement points. It's like, like, you can do it, but like, it's not going to amount to anything really, in my view. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do it. Oh look, we get epic and Dawncrist out of this. Didn't even realize that. But like, I say what I'm saying now. I'm saying it not to gloat or do anything. I just want you boys, I want my audience, like as small as that is, to realize that the game's rigged. We're pretty much fucked. Get on board with the different mindset, because the old mindset of saving your money, doing everything that society tells you to do is wrong. But like, because the brainwashing happens in the indoctrination camps, school, you hear this from someone like me and you go, no, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. You defend your worldview, which is adamant. That's how everyone should be. But if you ever have said to yourself, like, I've got an open mind, then you listen to what I have to say, and then either you think that I'm completely full of shit and you think the world isn't changing to my benefit, then I've got nothing to worry about. Then that's on you. But like me, I can't think like that. I have to think of all possibilities and try and position ourselves in that trajectory that I think might be the better solution. But I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, man. I'm only making guesses. But like anything, like with my gold making journey, I make decisions. I make good decisions. I make bad decisions. The last decision I did was pretty fucking bad. Losing 40 million gold plus was a bad decision. But I fucking nearly gave up too because of it. But I'm like, fuck it, I can't give up. It goes against my philosophy. I have to just keep going and keep fighting back, and I've got to remake what I fucking lost, and then build it back, and then just keep going. Because if I don't, then what's that say about me? Like, because when times get tough IRL, people you just want to give up. Yeah, I'll give up. Which leads to any sort of outcome. But like, I don't want to give up, man. Like, I'm a bit of a fighter, but like, we don't physically have to fight. We just have to vote with our money and try and navigate this new world, man. This new world is fucking hectic, bro. It's a full-time job trying to navigate the trends, the meta trends, the current news, the geopolitics, like everything. It's a full-time job. And I'm blessed enough to be able to spend as much time on the computer as I have to learn and keep up with this shit. But if you're busy working a job, paying rent, and then occasionally spending your money to go out with, and then escaping into a video game, then you're not going to have the time to learn all this shit. You're not going to put the time into it. Which is, like right now, I'm not going to tell you how it all works in like 2 seconds, but like the goal of, if you're watching this stream live or you're watching this video on the VOD on YouTube, the goal is to make you try and be a bit more cognizant of the reality that you live in. Like look at your budget, look at your income, look at your income, the outflows. Just learn about inflation, learn about the monetary system. Just try and learn as much as you can before the AIs, like, because use the AI now to learn as much as you can, because eventually you'll be fully reliant on the AI to tell you everything about the worldview. And so if you don't have a current worldview now, your worldview in the future will be AI driven. Like whatever the AIs want you to believe is going to happen, because the repository of knowledge is being changed right now. So, and in the future generations are going to go, oh, what happened in 2024? And the AI is just going to reference whatever the repository is. And the repository of knowledge will be backed by, people with AI and data centers. There'll be no libraries, so they can literally change history at a stroke of a button. And the people born today aren't going to be able to. They're just going to be too reliant on the AIs to tell them everything, so that they're not going to be able to learn critical thinking and thought. But if you're listening to this now, you're like the slither of hope for humanity, to be honest. Because the generations below you, man, they're not thinking about this shit, man. Because they grew up on death scrolling and tablets and shit, Roblox, Minecraft, fucking Fortnite. They're not thinking about this, man. And I know the demographic of people who watch my videos are like millennials. And there's a massive wealth transfer from the boomer generation to millennials coming over the next 5 to 10 years. So that puts the millennial generation as the new boomers in terms of wealth, aggregate wealth per generation. But like if the millennials become as cooked as the new generations now, that's why I'm always adamant that the millennials are the generation that's going to fucking save everything, man, change everything, because we're still cognizant of like what it was before to what it is now. It's a very unique generation, in my opinion. But like Gen A's and then Gen B's, they're just going to be beholden to the AIs. They're not going to know, because the schooling is completely fucked, man. The kids now, they just be like, oh, they just talk to Grok or talk to Anthropic, ChatGPT, if that's still around, I don't know, Google Gemini, and then Apple's. Kids are just going to learn from the tablets, from the AI, and the AIs are going to be able to curate the child's learning while the parents are working fucking 10 jobs. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked, man. But that's what's happening. That's the trends. But hopefully I'm not scaring you off, but that's all right. If you're listening, just hear what I have to say and make your own decision. I'm not forcing anything on anyone, other than just become more aware.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Jankovic 116 is now following.
G'day, Jankovic. How you going, mate? Thanks for the follow. Jankovic. We're 872 followers, man. Crazy times. Drink some water, boys. What are we at? 4 out of 8. So we're halfway on the monk mains. The monk mains. These character setup you see here. These are the milling, inking, disenchant, shuffle characters. These guys. We should be able to. After this week, we can fully set them up properly. 100% efficiency, And we can start doing some spreadsheets. Because if we can turn this little operation into a little gold printer, I'll be quite happy with that, to be honest. I think this group, the guy that's, I think the leader's AFK, man. We might have to try and get the lead. I messaged him, but he's active. He's not chatting. He's not passing lead. So the group's cooked. We'll sign up to another abundance event. Oh, he just messaged now. He says, "Fuck, I'm lead." I already left the group. Alright, looks like we're starting a new group. Got a new group signed up here. We've started off solo. Alright, beautiful. There's an alpha up. If we get one alpha, that's our first run solo completed. So we'll take out the alpha. So you can do this solo, but it is advantageous in a raid group. I'll show you that you don't need to have you don't need a raid group to complete it, but you got to put more work in. All right, so we've literally got enough to crank it up, but no one's joining. That's all right. That's fine. If anyone wants to join, they can. Competent raid leader. See, don't need it. I just did that solo, man. I didn't even need a raid group, and I managed to get 2,000, more than 1,500 abundance to guarantee the 900 unallowed abundance tokens. So I technically don't need anyone to continue doing what I'm doing. It's just a raid group does help. It does make it a lot easier to complete it. But I've tested this a few times, even without an alpha. Killing an alpha, you can still do it. But you should always try and get the alpha to guarantee it. All right, let's go the left. We'll go the left way because there's normally an alpha around here. There isn't, so we're just gonna have to do a big pull. We'll do a big pull here, and then we'll hand in. Target the beasts because they got more HP. All right, collect everything. Then we'll do a little skinning. We'll skin all of it. Skin, collect. All right, let's go and hand in. We're about halfway. Got 2 minutes to go. All right, let's go through here. There's no alphas, so we're gonna have to step up our game here a little bit. All right, let's try and take all this out. Still, no one's joined our raid group. Hopefully, we got this. They probably see the name Goldzen, they get scared, bro. They're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna join this streamer's fucking channel. That'll give him more power over me." Rah rah. Oh, fucking hell. I'm not gonna subscribe to him. He'll get more power than me. Oh, the mindset's incredible, eh? All right, let's hand this in. You got 45 seconds to go. We've completed it, but we might as well. We'll do one more juice run on top of the node. Easy days, mate. Easy days. Go the full Sigma life, mate. You don't need anyone. All right. Let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can join for the last one. Hey, someone invite us. We got in. Damn, welcome to the party. Just need one more on this turn. Oh, I'm actually on my main character. That is named Goldzen TV, so people probably notice. Yeah, much quicker in a raid group. You don't have to put as much effort in. It's teamwork, man. Who's the leader? Panthea. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, Regalia. Oh, Regalia is the leader still. A legend. Alright, so that's our 4 main monks completed. We're gonna jump on the evokers. We got a team of evokers and we got a team of shamans next. And we've got about an hour before we have to go and pick up the wife. I reckon we can get it done. And then we'll leave the stream up and then we'll come back and we'll finish off with some concentration, I reckon. Concentration, and we'll go into leveling and stuff. We'll feel like a big stream today. Fuck it. Make it a big one. Oops. We got 42 on that character. Okay. All right. So, yeah, these characters are good to go after this week. After today, they're fully decked out. Inscribers. Fully sick, mate. Fully sick. We got 45. 45. Definitely got enough for a for 2 epic accessories. It's very min-maxy at this point. But we need min-maxy to do the spreadsheet properly. Okay, that's 43. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get into that group from before. Regalia was his name. There he is. I'll sign up. Hey, got us in. Legend, thank you. Legend. Alright, efficiency is king, boys. We just keep doing it. I just know, if you're seeing what I'm doing, this is like 4 times quicker than doing it one at a time, you know. Which is what I like. Efficiency, boys. This game rewards efficiency. What's this? Unfortunately, I must bail after the evoker train leaves the station. Looks like everyone's bailing for another group with more people in it. Yeah, there's 2 other groups going, so why would you pick the one with the less people in it? Alright. Okay, let's get into a bigger group. That group's pretty much folded anyway. Let's try and get it into a bigger group. There you go. This is the one that people are consolidating into. Have we got in? Okay, let's check our little spoils. What do we get? Any upgrades? We got a ring upgrade, neck upgrade, trinket upgrade, and another ring. Alright, so we got 4 upgrades there. Not bad, not bad. Drink some water. Water. Drink me. Gotta stand up again. Actually, yeah, these characters are my evokers and they're my mining herbing guys. I've been doing a little bit of mining and herbing each week, but not too much. Largely because it's not that great for gold making. For me anyway. But there might be some new, hopefully they bring out some new like mining nodes and herbalism nodes if they bring out, because I'm pretty sure the next zone is going to be like the Zulaman island off the coast of Zulaman. I reckon that's going to have like new reagents that we can farm on, which would be nice. I'll definitely want to give that a go with multi-boxing, see if we can like 5-box dual gathering in season 2, which would be pretty awesome if that is true, because there'll be some unique content there that we can showcase. But it does require me to get the hive mind mount on these evokers, because to do it, it's they've made it super annoying to multi-box dual gather and herb because of the mobs that spawn and that, and the wild nodes. But who knows, man? Who knows? If they bring out a new node, that'd be cool. But to be honest, farming lumber on 5 accounts at the same time is quite lucrative. And when we get to that stage, of our gold making journey in Midnight, I'll showcase that as well. Because I think we're going to make most of our money with decor, and we haven't even started that journey yet. So do stay tuned for that. We'll make even more gold. Just make gold, mate. I'm curious to see how much gold we've made this week already. Probably not as much as last week. I don't know. It feels like the gold per hour is decreasing as more and more people copy like similar builds, like alchemy alts and all that. Like, which is fine. If you see someone like me, you're gonna try and copy me at least 10-20% of what I'm doing. Otherwise, you feel like you're missing out, in a way. You're like, oh, fuck. But there's plenty of ways to make gold in this game. You don't necessarily need to follow exactly what I'm doing. There's probably more gold to be made doing like fucking other shit, man, that I just don't know about, like open world farming, Naxxramas farming, like old legacy raid farming for transmogs. The decor market seems pretty insane, and I haven't really gotten into that yet, and I want to. Which reminds me, I got to fucking do my pray. I got one more ritual I need to do on my main account, and we'll see if we can do some extra prey. Just, I'm trying to level up. I'm trying to get currency with the new prey system, but I'm just taking my time with it. Because, yeah, there's a new prey currency. There's a couple, I think there's like 3 or 4 decor recipes that require, I think it's Remnant of Anguish, which those recipes might be lucrative just because they're a pain in the ass to get. Yeah, another one. 1 minute runs, they're good. If only we can do, they should make it so you spend all of you put all of your shards in and give you the opportunity, if you get heaps of like abundance, you can like get more, more shit. But, Blizzard don't want to do that, mate. They don't want fun. Blizzard want you to just waste your time in a video game and then make you pay them money. That's what Blizzard wants. Yep. But that's still cheaper than fucking going out IRL, fucking for the majority of the population. So what do you do? What do you do, mate? I got some garlic bread and some pasta bake. Garlic bread and pasta bake. It's spaghetti. It's spaghetti with cheese. But instead of spaghetti, it's fucking, the little spirals. We got some spirals. We made pasta like a week ago, and it's just been sitting in the fridge. So I got to get rid of it because I haven't told anyone yet, but we're definitely going to go and do some sort of like 100-day carnivore challenge, ketovore challenge. And I'm thinking we do ketovore, and then once we're comfortable, we go to carnivore, and then once we're comfortable, that will go lion diet, man. Oof, that'd be a mad transition. Mad transition. I know I need to do it because I keep eating the cheap, nasty foods that the big food want you to eat. The shit that fattens up your liver. All the good cheap stuff, boys. All the junk food, bread, chocolates, potato chips, Coke tin. You know what I'm talking about. All the junk food, mate. It's funny how all the unhealthy food in the world, like the majority of calories in the world, are processed, and those calories are cheap as shit. So no matter what, the overall average health of the entire world, but on a nutritional basis, is like negative. Meaning there's not enough healthy food to go around to nourish everyone in the world. And only a small amount of people who have money can afford to eat organic and eat like meat and shit. And the rest of us have to fucking eat shit, addictive fucking garbage that doesn't nourish the body at all. And then we get sick because of it. And then we have to pay money to get fixed up and shit. Like, that there is pretty fucked up. The fact that there's not enough healthy calories for the entire world to eat healthy, and the majority of the calories in the world is complete junk food shit. That pisses me off, man. Because even if tomorrow, if everyone just actively decided that they're not going to eat sugar and carbs and they're going to eat fats and protein, there's literally not enough production in the world to satisfy that need. And if it did, the prices of like meat and shit would go up. But like that there upsets me a lot more than, because I know it only favors the 10% of the population, and the other 90% get screwed. Maybe that's what they want. But I'm trying to actively get away from all these systems, like eat healthier, clean water. I'm trying to get more sunlight, but fuck, man, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. And actively try and giving up a World of Warcraft addiction. Fuck, man, it's fucking tough out there navigating all this shit in life. It's crazy, bro. But you got to try. If you're not actively trying to improve your life, you're going downhill something cruel, man. And I'm no picture of health. I'm not out of the woods, man. I'm fat, cunt. I got no money. I'm probably like the majority of everyone watching in some way or form. I guess I've just got like a different outlook on life, different mindset. and I'm actively trying to change. And I realize there's no one out there in the interests that interests me that talk like this and actively trying to help other people. You know, because I feel that's what I should do. Like, I don't want to turn into that person that gets healthy, gets rich, and then goes and gaslights my audience and tells them that you can do it too. You know, like, you know, but you know what I mean. Like you can be rich and shit. Like the probability of everyone getting rich and healthy is just like, it's not happening, bro. It's not happening, man. Like, when you only a small amount of people can do it, but the majority of the population is screwed, bro. That's what fucking pisses me off, man. That absolutely. And like and to change that, you need to like go against like the big corporations and shit. You know what I mean? But as an individual, the only thing you can really do is like vote with your money, man. Like if you keep buying cereals and breads and shit, yeah, mind you, that might be they can't afford, but then that gives you the option to spend less on something else and spend more on like better nutrition and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can't afford meat, bro, but like I spend like $80 a week on cigarettes and alcohol and shit, you know. Like cut out all the other nonsense spending and just like work a job and just buy like nutritional food. It's inconvenient, it's more expensive, I know, but long term it's probably going to save your soul. Especially if you're hearing this and you're listening to me talk about nutrition and shit, it's going to be in the back of your mind when you make the next purchase. You're going to be thinking, oh man, like, I know this is cheap. I know my body wants it, but long term, it's not doing me any good. I'm actively trying to get out of that, man. But it's hard, bro, because like the statistics are against us, man. It's fucked up. You see my camera? Check this out. Check out my camera, bro. Yeah, this sounds like it's an Osmo Pocket. I think you turn it. There you go. Look at that. Hey. Yeah, that's fucking... Look at that. Oh, this is the Goldzen setup, mate. Hey. There we go, boys. This is what it looks like behind the scenes, mate. So this camera here, we're gonna be using for the carnivore challenge. Yo, what's up, boys? If you're on the carnivore journey with me, give us a like and subscribe. We're getting amongst it. We're currently doing abundance right now, but the 100-day carnivore challenge, we're up, boys. You got to do it. Come on. Yeah, pretty cool camera, man. Pretty cool camera. I just realized that didn't record properly, but oh well. I've got like a little camera because if I do the carnivore challenge is to like go for like a 15-20 minute walk every day to get some sunlight, and we just eat like fat and protein, man. No carb, no sugar. And we'll do 100 days, bro. 100 days. And I'll probably put that on my little YouTube paywall thing. Like I think it's like $5.50 a month. I've changed it now. So if you are wanting to get, like, you want to see my journey, I'm going to try and do it legit. The missus is on board this time, which she wasn't the last couple of times, but this time she's on board with it now. So we might see success. And so like I'm going to put all the personal vlogging channel is on the Goldzen Zenith supporters over on YouTube, which is the tier 2 sub. And I guess all the edited live streams are going to be on the tier 1 sub, which is about $5 a month subscription. So that actively supports my journey, my little journey. Try and get some money out of this venture, you know, because the goal is to get to $850,000 like in my lifetime, which, you know, which will be enough to like do a lot of things, like build a house, you know, and then live off that, and then continue to inspire others to change their ways and see the world how I see it. But yeah, that's something I'm looking at. I bought this camera, and I'm just trying to think, like, the only way to get more sunlight is to go outside. But like like just going outside just by itself isn't enough for me. I need to be doing something more. Like I need to be walking. I need to be like, if I record myself doing it, like I was thinking like I record myself for 30 seconds each day, and then I just string it all together. Because 100 times, you know, like I'll make like a compilation. Like if I learn how to do shorts, like I'll make like day one short. Yeah, maybe I do shorts. I do 100 days shorts, and I describe for 30 seconds each day, like while I'm walking. I just describe how I feel, any updates, and then I'll string it all together and upload it as one video. And maybe we do like a before and after body shots, because I know like eliminating carb sugar from your life is definitely going to improve your life, like your body. And hopefully, and then maybe that's the foundational block that we all need to better ourselves is fundamentally get the food right, get the sleep right, get the daylight, sunlight, and exercise, and then it all come together, and then the mindset will just flow in. That's what I reckon. I got to do it. I got to prove it to myself. I talk about it all the time. But I need to prove it to myself, man. And every time I do it, I get better at doing it, which I need to. I just need to keep doing shit, man. If I stop, I give up. You know, every time I give up, man, I'm like, fuck, why did I give up? You know, just keep going, bro. Like, I kind of deserve to see what happens at the end of this journey, you know. And hopefully, the journey is really to help me, help you type thing. Because I know there's heaps of people addicted to this game just like me, but like they just don't know how to fucking get out that they're in. But like me going hyperbolic and making shitloads of gold, you know, it's definitely a good start. Like obviously the people that watch me first, it's just going to be a big ego game, me versus you type shit. But as time goes on, hopefully you see it a different way. Like, you see it how I see it. I see this venture here as more than like, it's more than like an ego comparison game. It's more or less like helping you understand the world that we live in. You know what I mean? Because I know like a lot of people say, oh, I just play World of Warcraft as an escape. You know, I don't want to know about all this shit, you know, but like, eventually, you're gonna have to react to the world. You know, whether you ignore it, it's better not to ignore the world, in my opinion. But like at the same time, don't believe everything you fucking see and hear on the news and mainstream media and all sorts of shit. A lot of it is bullshit. Just focus on yourself, and you'll be right. That's my philosophy. I need to prove that to my audience, and yeah, we'll start the 100-day ketovore, you know, challenge. It's basically a no carb, no sugar challenge for 3 months, 3 and a bit months, and just see how I change. You know, my body, my hopefully I want my mental to get better. Like lately, I can't even add up shit properly. Like small shit in my head, I'm like, man, I got to get the calculator. Like this is bullshit. Like before, I'd be like, I play darts, man, and I'll just be like, boom, 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 yeah. Like the math, I was just so quick, man, at math. Like, but now I'm just, you know, I'm shit. All right, we finished the evokers. It's been 30 minutes. What's the time? Oh, we won't have enough time to do. We won't have enough time to do another team. I don't think. I've been ranting too much. That's all right. We'll do a couple. Hey, we only got 64. Hey. 36. Why are we only getting 8, man? Shouldn't we be getting 9? I reckon I think we experienced a bug just now. Yeah. Leaving the group right at the last minute, we didn't really get all of our stuff. Well, that's a bit annoying. Oh well, that's all right. We got 9 on this guy. Okay, weird. 43. Super strange. We only bought 7 on this character. We're supposed to have 9. Yeah, it was definitely a bug, man. Something happened. Doesn't make any sense, man. Some characters got 9, some characters got 8, some characters got Fucking 7. Weird. Well, that's the game we play. That's the game we play, bro. What's the time now? Yeah. We might just leave it there. I reckon. I don't feel the interaction with the chat is too much for me to go on, to be honest. But it's probably too much shock and awe for you. But hopefully you learnt something. Hopefully you're not too scared, or I guess whatever it is you're going through. But hopefully we can see you next time on the Goldzen TV channel. Stay in there. Don't be too scared. Show no fear, boys. Show no fear. And yeah, I gotta go pick up the wife now. We tried to get one more. We tried to finish all of it in one go. We would have done it if the power didn't go out at the start. But yeah, no. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you picked up some handy gold tips in the video. If you want more like updates on the journey, progress, check out my X page. Also, if you want to watch me live stream over on twitch.tv/Goldzen_TV, you know, for some live gold making sessions, farming runs, auction house flips, or you just want to ask me a few questions. If you did enjoy the video, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't not already, and share the video with your mates also chasing virtual wealth. Thanks heaps. Stay focused, stay consistent, and let's keep stacking gold together. Goldzen out.